Welcome to your daily focus for January the 1st, 2020. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, Tilly, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Well, what do we have? We have Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. As we enter into 2020, the numerology, of course, changes because we are now adding up with a 4-year, right? 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 is a 4 energy. So we're going to be experiencing throughout the year how to better bring in a balance, a stability, a security. We may look more towards our family, where we feel grounded, how we feel grounded. Our home, making our home a little bit more of a stable area in our life if it's not, or making it even more stable. So January the 1st, the 1 is the Magician. So it is Magician energy again, just like yesterday, except the numerology of the day, I believe, was the Magician. Here we have the number 1 being the Magician. What are your dreams, your goals, your desires? What you wish for will come to be. What your thoughts are about will happen. So keep them positive, keep them strong. If we add up the numerology for the day, January being the first month, and a 1 again, and then 2020 is a 4, we have the 6, which is the Lovers. Okay, it's all about deepening passions, deepening commitments, loving each other. It also, with the numerology of the number 6, has a lot to do with our health and well-being, our daily routines, our work environments. So it could be we are looking at our routines, how to spice them up maybe, how to expand on the use of time or energy or finances in order to grow, in order to step forward in some way, in some form. We have the Sun in Capricorn, so the planner, setting the goals. And the Moon is in Pisces for, I think, the majority of the day. I think as we are all crawling into bed, the Moon will move into Aries. So we'll wake up on the 2nd, definitely in the Aries energy for the Moon. But for January the 1st, the Moon is in Pisces. So it's dream, spiritual, subconscious, artistic, sensual. See what the cards have to say for us today. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is about a new day dawning. We are in the solar eclipse energy. We are in the new moon energy. And this is a new day is dawning. This is telling you to pay attention to your talents, your abilities, of who you are, of what you want to accomplish going forward, of where you have gotten to this point in time. So many of us will be saying New Year's resolutions. So a New Year's resolution that really is inspired through the numerology right now, and actually the planets, if you look at where we're going for the next 3 weeks, is really about making the plan, stepping into the success, believing in ourselves, setting those goals. We are definitely very spiritual here. So pay attention to your sage wisdom, pay attention to your intuition, meditate, talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides. Page of Cups is in the middle again. Talk about a spiritual day for us. Journal today of what comes to you. It could be just amazing, the aha moments, the epiphanies. This could be a mentor coming into your life. You could become the mentor. This is about embracing new paths, new desires, new dreams, new frontiers. Allow the magic to flow through you from within. What can you create? What can you accomplish? What kind of goals are you setting? What kind of dreams are you aspiring to? And we have the King of Pentacles. Wow, the King of Pentacles. He's a showstopper for sure here. Now, his crown is a living vine. So it is thinking outside the box. It is imagining more than what you already have and new ways to go forward. Now, out of all the kings, he's probably the most calculated risk taker. He weighs all the options out. He's thought it through. He's asked the questions. He's gained the most abundance because he listens to his intuition. He listens to his sage wisdom, and he doesn't do anything on a spur of the moment. It's very thought out. And yet we have this rainbow kind of going all through all three cards. The first one's more of a sunrise, but the Page of Cups is definitely a rainbow. Here we have a rainbow so large that we only see the very base of it. So go with the flow. Expect the magic to happen in your life. Create the magic from within. Well, let's get a well-being card out here. So take a look at how far you've come. And it's a beautiful day for it. January the 1st is kind of symbolic in many cultures to be kind of looking back and seeing how far you've come, where you've utilized your time, where you've really savored the moment, the energy, the opportunities, where you held back, where you could have given more, to realign, to see where you want to go, to set some goals in place, to know that you have the magic within to create anything that your heart desires. I make many decisions and then I make them right. I make many decisions and then I make them right. I think I'm going to have to read the back of this before we go too far into this. I make many decisions and then I make them right. Your true work in this perfectly balanced universe is to weigh continually your new stimulation and of thought against the existing beliefs within you, thereby deciding what you want now. So we make many decisions and we set our goals, our dreams, our desires, and because of life, they change, they transform into other dreams, other desires. So our dreams, our desires, our goals are flowing, as well as it's not like we can say, I am going to do this, and then we just go right to that goal. There's a lot of things that come into play that enrich that goal, that take us into other paths, to new goals, new desires, new frontiers, new starts. And with the moon going into Aries the following day, I would have to think that we're getting those aha moments. We're getting those epiphanies. I mean, journal them, write them down. Think about the expansion of your path forward and how you want that expansion to take place, to look like, to grow into, to transform into, becoming tangible in your life. Because that Aries moon is going to spark us into action, to do. So don't be so fast to do today as it is to imagine today. To grow that dream, grow that goal, grow that desire. And there's so much energy right now in Capricorn, and it's only getting more and more expansive all the time, that we have to stay somewhat grounded. We have to stay somewhat realistic. We have to, and there'll be fears and crises coming in to kind of dissuade us as the weeks go on. But so right now is a time to really get grounded into your focus of the big picture of what you want, to put it into some kind of, I want to say stone, and at the same time I know that it will transform and change, and so it can't stay static. So a defining goal. larger than life kind of goal. Let's get an animal card. And we have for today, look at this, call on your angels. The angel fish appears. I believe that's the first one in the deck. First day of a new year, first card in the deck. Awakened visions, dreams, clairaudience, and water. An angel can illuminate the thought and mind of man by strengthening the power of vision and by bringing within his reach some truth what the angel himself contemplates. Dylan's chewing on a bone here, if you're wondering what that noise is. An angel can illuminate the thought and mind of man. So know that as you are dreaming, the angels can come in and make it even more wonderful because they are already contemplating this for you. Angel fish reassures you that angels are around you all of the time, and they have been trying to get through to you and offer love, healing, and guidance for you. You may not see the angels as you believe they ought to look. They can come in the form of a human stranger or an animal. It will be a positive and enlightening experience that may add more questions, but in time, the answers will appear. Your dreams may be extra prophetic and intense with messages. Maybe you've been hearing messages as you've been thinking to yourself. You may also be hearing a message through music or song that has a deeper meaning or by having vivid visions. These messages are here to help awaken you, not scare you. Your angels ask that you call on them to assist you with your life's pressures. You don't need to know their names, only request their assistance and be specific in your request so that they can immediately go to work on your behalf. Angel Fish says that you are being too stubborn and attempting to go against the flow instead of with the current. It may be time for you to take a trip to a location where there is plenty of water, where you can sink your toes into the sand, stare into the depths of the water. And it really is kind of that day to sink your toes in the sand and stare into the depths of the water, to go with the flow, to stop going against the current, to see where you could actually go to, step into. So we have all beautiful cards here, very forward motion cards, and yet there's a little bit of reminiscing. But the reminiscing today is about what you've done, what you've accomplished, what you can build on going forward. Until we meet again, Happy New Year, and remember, I do love you.